Alright guys, today we're in a 2023 Mustang Mach 1 and this is an exciting one. We're going to do a quick little drive and see what this Mustang Mach 1's all about. This is essentially taking a GT Mustang motor, the 5-liter V8, making 471 horsepower, and adding some track features such as this Tremec 6-speed manual, a limited slip-rear differential, some chassis stiffening and bracing, an active exhaust, we also get some interesting design elements on the outside of the car. We also get Brembo front brakes and magnetic ride dampening system, very similar to what we saw in that CT5V Blackwing. This will just be a quick little go around in this Mustang Mach 1, and I'm very excited to do so. We get auto rev matching. Actually, we're gonna keep going. We're in normal drive mode. You change your drive modes down here. As you can see, we're in normal in this fully digital gauge cluster, which is standard with the Mach 1. We also get premium features like leather, a Mach 1 chassis badge, this leather seat, which is very nice and has this orange stitching and is also heated and ventilated. We get a heated steering wheel. To make this a very luxurious car, it starts at $55,000. You can also get the Mach 1 handling package, which includes additional chassis, bracing, and all that good stuff. Now, compared to the Camaro, which I've driven recently, video coming soon, visibility is excellent in this car. I sit pretty high up, but not too high up. And I have good visibility in my blind spot. We also get blind spot monitoring. I can see over the hood. It feels like a normal car, and that's definitely a benefit of the Mustang. I do have lane keeping assist, which I don't know how to turn off, which is going to be kind of annoying, but oh well. Actually, we're going to just keep going straight. Take the South Henderson Road. We can also adjust various track features with this pony. Go to exhaust mode, bump it up to sport. The clutch is much more manageable than that Camaro. This Tremec is super solid. The gates are nice and firm and notchy. The shift ball is awesome as well. Pretty easy clutch to modulate and find that that friction point, and it's also very forgiving when it comes to giving you that friction point. I like the turn signal, kind of sounds like a galloping Mustang. We also get a Bang & Olufsen premium sound system. I believe there's adaptive cruise control as well here. You can also change your steering in the center, traction control, hazards, physical climate controls, an 8-inch sync touchscreen, complements this 12-inch screen, very nice. Lots of different views, track views, temperatures, what the engine's doing. Pretty smooth power, builds and builds and builds. Sounds excellent as well. It is rush hour, so hopefully we can find a spot to enjoy this exhaust. This digital gauge cluster, complement that this touchscreen is pretty responsive, pretty high resolution. You do get Apple CarPlay as well. Rev matching is not as smooth as the GM offerings, but it still works. The ride quality in comfort mode is nice and damped. It's not too soft, it's not too firmly sprung either. These A-pillars are a little bit thick, but everything else, overall, lots of glass. You don't get a moonroof from one of these, but it's not really needed in a car like this, in my opinion. Plenty of glass to make it nice and airy. We get no lift shift. Oh man, love it. Absolutely love it. This Tremec can take all the gears, you're beating it, but in typical Ford quality, the shift knob is not very secure. Materials in this car, pretty high quality in some areas, nice leather and soft materials on the doors, but there's definitely some cheap scratchy plastics in this cabin. Remember, this is still a Ford product, and at 55 grand, the track capabilities of this car are very impressive. The grip for a rear-wheel drive muscle car makes this less of a cruiser and more of a track capable, track excelling actually sports car. Yeah, it's heavy, yeah, it's not the most graceful on the track, but I think it does a good job. Also change your gauge cluster with the different modes. Suspension firms up a little bit, steering gets tighter. Pre-collision assist warned me I'm being too saucy with my driving, but don't worry, it was all part of the plan. With that being said, hope everyone enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on the Mustang. And I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.